Churchill's first play, Owners, in the U.S., in an off-Broadway theater in Greenwich Village, best known for its successful revival of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. This had played on Broadway starring Kirk Douglas, but ended up finding a devoted fan base downtown in a theater carved out of an ancient hotel on Lower Broadway near Bleecker Street. New owners decided to renovate the hotel, it was huge, into a sprawling entertainment center, including a couple of theaters, a cabaret, an art gallery, a disco, rehearsal rooms, you name it. Carol had made a splash with her play Owners in London at the Royal Court Theatre, and the play had been printed in a British theatre magazine, which is where the New York producers found it. I was cast because I'd done a Václav Havel play at Lincoln Center with the actress about to play the lead role in Owners, and her great friend and mentor from the Actors Studio was directing it. I wasn't a member of the studio, but I was, you might say, simpatico to Actors Studio skills and techniques. So anyway, for whatever reason, I was in this, and Cuckoo's Nest had moved on, and we got the theater. Now, Owners is a complicated and brilliant piece of work, and of course English, so we needed British accents, which, honestly, we weren't super good at, but that was the least of it. A couple of important roles, in my opinion, were hopelessly miscast, and as rehearsals progressed, we realized that the director had no experience directing. She'd been an acting teacher, and her interest in this play was basically in order to get her friend a big leading acting role. Her understanding of the play, which was a very clever and poetic exploration of the meaning of ownership, was minimal, and her ability to stage it, non-existent. But, we stumbled towards opening night as best we could. Then the playwright arrived. The producer scraped up the money for airfare, but there wasn't enough for a hotel, so I put her up at my place. And we're still friends. Her shock and dismay at the mess we'd made of her play was profound, but it was too late. We were days away from opening, so no big surprise. Opening night was a disaster. Reviews were merciless. I have to thank Marilyn Stasio, though, I think it was she, who had the grace to say that she suspected somewhere underneath the wreckage there was a very interesting play. We opened and closed in one night. This is a record for me. Carol was on the next flight home, but there's more. Days after Owners closed in disgrace, the whole building fell down. I guess construction wasn't up to code and the hotel was 100 years old. It was so weakened by the renovations it collapsed, and one person, a squatter, was killed in a part of the hotel still semi-functioning as a hotel. It was just luck nobody was in the theater section. We could have died for our art. Squish. Carol is a famous and award-winning playwright now with a distinguished career. Her latest plays, Glass, Kill, What If, and Imp, opened this year at the Public Theater to excellent reviews. And now, if you enjoyed this episode or any of our episodes, please like, follow, and subscribe to us so we can keep making more of them. Bye-bye.